Hi and welcome back to Southern Grace and Beauty. This is Patricia and I am going to be doing a sort of a everyday get ready. I'm not really getting ready for anything. Let's get real at 6 o'clock in the evening. But before I go any further, I want to apologize for the situation with my hair. Got it pulled up because it is flaming hot in this house and summer is kicking our butts in the heart of North Carolina. So, with that being said, I am going to be doing a look with the Shaaanxo palette. This is the original collab she did with BH. I'm just going to kind of follow along with a tutorial that she did using this palette. And I'm also right now I am testing out some old primers that I used to love. Honestly right now I'm not seeing a big difference, but maybe I'm supposed to see a difference when foundation is on. I don't even know. But if you want to see a tutorial and just hang out with me for a little bit, then keep watching. Alright, so we're going to start out by doing my eye primer, and this is the Essence Intensifying Eyeshadow Base, and I have been loving this stuff for the past 2-3 weeks, maybe. I'm just gonna pop that all over my eyes. I still have no idea how much I'm supposed to use, but I'm just gonna use too much like I always do. Now I'm going to set it with a little bit of face powder. Nothing special. Alright, now I can get into the fun part. That's the eyeshadow. This is the Shaaanxo palette by BH Cosmetics. It's the 9-color lipstick palette as well as eyeshadow, and I apologize if you heard somebody at the door, but Mom and Dad will take care of that. Thanks. I'm glad I don't live on my own just yet, or that would drove me nuts. But anyways, I'm going to start out with this shade right there. Just a nice little mustardy shade. I'm going to pop that in the crease. Now, the tutorial that I'm trying to follow, mine is going to be a little bit different because my eye shape is a lot different than hers. I'm more hooded. So mine might turn out to be a little bit different. And today I'm also going to show you how I've been doing my eyebrows. I think I did it in my last makeup tutorial, which was the final look in my series for the zodiac signs. Excuse me. I think I did my brows a little bit differently in that video. But I'm going to show you again how I've been doing it. It's been working out real good for me. It's not quite as much work. Okay. I'm going to take a brush like this, and I'm going to go in with that red, that burnt red shade. And go a little bit lower. I'm going to try to bring some of it down here onto the lid. I knew I was forgetting something. I was going to bring some tape in here to do a winged eyeliner. Too lazy to go get it. I'll do it next time. I might try it with a little bit of eyeshadow. eyeshadow is a little more forgiving. I'm going to take a flat shader brush right here, and I'm going to go in with the center color. I'm going to pop it in my inner corner. Hopefully that's showing up alright. There we go. I don't even think I've used this shade yet, so I might have just had to break into it. That's a pretty shade though. I'm interested to see how that particular lip shade that Shannon used in her tutorial, I'm interested to see how that looks on me, since she's a little bit paler than I am. She can pull off anything. Honestly, I know I talk a lot about Shannon here on my channel, but she is like genuinely my favorite YouTuber right now. She's not hard to watch, especially after the giant elephant in the room. I'm thankful that we still have somebody we can count on in the industry. Alright. Let's do a little bit of a winged liner with some eyeshadow. I'm going with that darkest shade right there. It's a black with some blue undertones. Hooded eyes are really hard to do wings on, so bear with me. Like, see, it just kind of curves. I can't make it just go straight out unless I can do this. Now this eye right here, giving me a real fit, and I don't appreciate it. I'm literally giving it every chance in the world, and it's just not doing what I want it to. I should have got the tape. Alright. I don't think the whole winged liner thing is working out, so I kind of fixed it. There's really no wing that I can do without tape, but what can I do? Before we move on, I need to find I'm gonna go in with that top middle shade right there. Use it as a brow bone highlight. And I'll tell you something, this stuff works excellent. Focus, please. This stuff works excellent if you don't have a proper highlighter, like for your face. This stuff works amazingly. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my NYX brow pencil in the shade Espresso. And I'm just going to brush them out. And how I've been doing my brows is I find myself struggling to do the normal brow thing where you really sketch it out and make it thick, make it long. So what I do is I go in and I find the sparse areas. I just kind of lightly fill it in. You can see it's still defined, but it's not ridiculous, because I feel like the really thick, defined brow looks kind of ridiculous on me. Personal opinion. Can we please focus? That camera's giving me a fit today and I don't appreciate it. Alright, on to the other side. Okay, brows are done, so I'm going to do a little bit of, excuse me, a bit of priming here. I mean, I've already got those two primers, like my skin feels really smooth, but I don't think it's really doing anything for my pores, even though one of them is actually silicone based. And I just realized I forgot to do mascara, and I got setting spray in my eyes. Real awesome. Guess while the setting spray is setting, I am going to find, where did they go, my lash curlers. I am going to curl my lashes. And honestly, with this step, curling your lashes actually makes a big difference. Like, if you get a new mascara and it's really not doing what you want it to, before throwing it out and calling it quits, try curling your lashes if you don't already. Because I promise you it will make a huge difference. I'm going in with my favorite mascara at the moment. This is the Essence Lash Princess. This is the volumizing one. I think there's like two others. One for lengthening and one for volume and length. All the primers have been dried and setting spray is dry. Don't go in with my Wet n Wild foundation in shade Soft Ivory. I'm just gonna throw on a light amount, like I want a decent amount of coverage, but nothing too crazy. I'm going to buff it out with my Real Techniques Expert face brush. And if you want something that's quick and it'll get the job done, I highly recommend this brush. I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in shade Light, I think. Yeah, Light Vanilla. A little bit of concealing and highlighting. Use the same brush. Now we're going to be using a product I haven't used in a very long time. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and this is in the shade Dulce de Leche. And I think I've got another one somewhere in a different shade, but before I do that, I'm gonna set the rest of my face with a little bit of that same powder I used to set my primer. And this is the This is the CoverGirl Press Powder in the shade Creamy Natural. And this is from their clean lines in green packaging. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. Alright, so I'm going to that contouring palette. I'm going to take that darker shade right there. I'm going to attempt a little bit of contour. Honestly, I don't think I need it, but if you think you need it, go for it. Now it's going to need a little bit of blending out. I have an eyelash that does not know the meaning of gravity. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, that looks a little better. Now, I'm going to try something I haven't tried in a while. I'm going to take that lighter shade out of that palette. I'll set under my eyes. I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to set. Could turn into a creasy disaster, or it could look awesome. Right now, it's kind of in between. This eye creases like crazy. Now I'm going to go in with a CoverGirl powder. This is the Natural Hue Minerals Press Powder in the shade Brown Bronze. Now, this does look very used. That looks very used, but not by me because it was given to me for part of my makeup kit. But don't worry, everything's sanitized. People in my circle know how to use makeup. To be fair, that looks pretty darn good. I like that color as a bronzer on me. Oh, and the primers that I've been testing out is the one from Essence of Beauty. This is just called the Airbrush Primer. And this is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Just throw it. Take that same powder brush once again. Go over and make sure there's no harsh lines. And I'm going to take that same one, just kind of run it over my forehead. Now I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics blush in the shade Pretty and Peony. And it looks like that. And it don't really match the eyeshadow per se, but I think it'll match the lipstick. And take one of my eyeshadow brushes, take the same blush, run it through my crease to give it more of a girly vibe. Now I'm going to go in with a Revlon highlighter, and this is in the shade Peach Glow. Kind of reminds me of those highlighting palettes by... who does those? Bobbi Brown. Kind of reminds me of those highlighting bricks. I'm taking that very, very top golden shade. The others might be a little dark for me. Take a little bit of that shade on my finger, put it in my inner corner. Maybe on top of that brow bone highlight. Alright, we have come to the end of the tutorial, and I'm going to go in that same palette and flip it to the other side and take that lip color right there in the top center It's a very dark, dramatic pink. It's almost like a neon pink. And since I don't have a lip brush, I'm going to do something illegal in the makeup world and use my finger. I suck at putting on lipstick. It don't matter if it's coming out of a tube or a pan like this. Okay, so this is the finished look right here. Honestly, I like how it turned out. I was a little skeptical about how the lip color would look on me, especially with the eye situation going on, but I like the combination, and I kind of enjoyed taking inspiration from Shannon. So if you ever watch this, Shannon, thank you. But I honestly was having trouble figuring out what I was going to film, but I figured, okay, I still have this palette laying around, why not use it and kind of give a little love to her. But I really, really, really love this look, and I hope you did too. So let me know what you want to see next week, and kind of give me some ideas for the next couple weeks, because I'm clueless. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, let me know. That's your job. But anyways, I'm going to run off and get this lipstick off my hands, and I will see you guys next week.